Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV special bulletin on the Lok Sabha 2024 elections. As Assam goes for the second phase of Lok Sabha polls today, a fierce battle in 5 seats, namely Udalguri, Darang, Nagaon, Diphu, Karimganj and Silchar is being witnessed. In Silchar, the lone SC reserve seat in Assam, with the weather forecast predicting rain throughout the day, the heavyweight candidates were seen voting early in the morning. While BJP candidate Parimal Suklabedia exercised his franchisee at Irongmara Primary School, Suryakanta Sarkar, the Indian National Congress candidate, cast his vote at Silchar's Gurucharan College. Both the leaders exuded confidence of winning the hearts of the voters. Silchar Lok Sabha seat has 13.69 lakh voters, and these voters would exercise their franchise spread across 1,551 polling stations.
আপনাদেরকে জ্ঞাত দল আমার প্রার্থী হিসাবে নির্বাচিত করেছে এই স্কুলখন মই পঢ়িছোঁ আমার ঘর ওচৰতেই আছে মই ওলাই আহিছোঁ ঈশ্বৰৰ উদ্দেশ্যে আমাৰ সেৱা নিবেদন কৰি আৰু আমাৰ অধিকাৰ আমি প্ৰয়োগ কৰিম আমাৰ ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ পদম ফুলৰ চিনের জৰিয়তে যাতে আমাৰ মোদীজীক আমি তৃতীয়বাৰৰ নিচিনা প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী আমি নিৰ্বাচিত কৰিব পাৰোঁ। আৰু আমাৰ এনেকুৱা লাগি আছে যে এবাৰ আপোনালোকে দেখিব আমাৰ প্ৰায় নহয় 13,69,000 প্লাছ আৰু ধৰক 13,70,000 আমাৰ ভোটাৰ্ছ আছে। এই ভোটাৰ্ছৰ ভিতৰত আমাৰ এনেকুৱা লাগিছে ভোটৰ এনেকুৱা থাকিলে এইটো above 80% কাষ্টিং হ'ব। It may goes up to 90% and above also.
দিয়েছি ভারতবর্ষের গণতন্ত্র রক্ষা করার জন্য, ভোট দিয়েছি মানুষের যে ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইটস মৌলিক অধিকার রক্ষা করার জন্য, ভোট দিয়েছি ভারতের কনস্টিটিউশন যেটা আছে সংবিধানকে বাঁচানোর জন্য। 24-এর নির্বাচন একটা রেফারেন্ডাম, যেখানে ভারতবর্ষের এই যে সুন্দর বিশ্ব প্রসিদ্ধ সংবিধান ডক্টর B.R. আম্বেদকর রচনা করেছিলেন, এই আম্বেদকরজির এই সংবিধান ধ্বংস করার যে প্ররোচনা, যে ধরনের চক্রান্ত, এইসব চক্রান্ত ধ্বংস করার বিরুদ্ধে ভোট। সুতরাং মানুষ স্বতঃস্ফূর্তভাবে ভোট দিচ্ছে, আমি বিশ্বাস করি মানুষ জয়ী হবে।
মই এতিয়া আহি ঘৰৰ পৰাই চৌকীত উঠি আহি পেলাই ভোট দিব মানে সুবিধা পাই বৰ ভাল পাইছোঁ। কাৰণ চকুৰে দেখা নাপাওঁ, কাণৰ নুশুনো, এইকাৰণে এয়া প্ৰভুকেইটা যে আনি পেলাই মোক ভোটছে ধন্যবাদ দিছোঁ মই।
তো আগতে আপুনি এইটো সুবিধা পোৱা নাছিল? আগতেতো এইটো সুবিধা নাছিল?
হয়, আগত নাছিলে, নিজে আহি পেলাই দিব লাগিছিলে। এতিয়া চৌকীত পাই পেলাই বৰ আনন্দ পাইছোঁ।
চৰকাৰে কি দিয়ে আৰু যি দিয়ে তাকে আশা কৰিব লাগিব আৰু ভোট দিছোঁ যেতিয়া तर सरकार की बात सुविधा दिबो बोली माने भोट दिसो आरो।
जी, अभी जो सरकार है मैं उसी के साथ हूँ, तो उसके साथ ही आगे बढ़ना चाहती हूँ। तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है अभी। हाँ, बहुत खुश हूँ, बहुत आगे बढ़ रहा है, सब अच्छा काम ही कर रहा है जो हमारा सरकार है, बीजेपी सरकार। तो बहुत अच्छा सब साइड एक बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है सरकार ने, तो मैं उसी के साथ हूँ।
जी, सरकार को मतलब बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद बोलना चाहती हूँ। जो हम लोग का पहले रोड्स बहुत ही प्रॉब्लम थे, कहीं पे गड्ढे थे, फिर ब्रिजेस आ गए आजकल, तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इस सरकार को।
हम लोग 5 बजे से यहाँ पर लाइन पर खड़ा होकर अभी वोट दान किया था सरकार के लिए। जो सरकार हम लोग के लिए अच्छा काम कर रहा है, उस सरकार को हम लोग चुना है, उस सरकार को हम लोग को चाहिए। इसलिए हम लोग 4 बजे से यहाँ पर लाइन पर खड़ा होकर वोट दान किया था। डेवलपमेंट हुआ, बहुत काम हुआ। पहले जो काम नहीं हुआ था, अभी मोदी जी आने का बाद में बहुत काम हो रहा है। अभी काम हो रहा है और जो दिन आएगा उस टाइम में भी हम लोग आशा कर रहा है अच्छा ही काम होगा बोल के।
ভালে লাগিছে তেনেকুৱা এবাৰ প্ৰথমবাৰ ভোট দি পাম মানে।
And now to get more updates on the ground situation that is currently happening in Silchar and Karimganj, these two constituencies from Barak Valley. We've got with us our correspondent from Barak Valley, Anirudh Laskar, and we'll be joining him through a telephonic conversation to find out a little more about what the atmosphere is like currently in Barak Valley. First of all, thank you so much, Anirudh. It must be a busy day for you. Well, the polling began at 7 a.m. According to you, how do you see the environment out there? Have people come out in large numbers to vote? Because on the ECI website, the lowest turnout was reported in Silchar. So has the turnout increased in Silchar? And are the people showing any sense of excitement while they're casting their votes?
Vito, as I said, the weather forecast was of rain throughout the day,
Yes.
but it was dark in the morning. It was really stormy sort of scenario, but the weather has cleared and the sun has come out. People have started, though its poll percentage is very less. Till 11 a.m., the poll percentage of Silchar as well as Karimganj had not crossed even 30%.
Yes.
So people would love to come out, but as the weather has cleared, so people should come out now and cast their vote. I have traveled across various polling stations across in Silchar and Karimganj as far as possible. And I've seen in some places the numbers have been very less, and in some places the numbers have been very high. In one or two polling booths also, there has been reports of the boycott of the polls in two places, one in Sadin Bazar, one in Hailakandi Road of Silchar, both under Kachar region. The reason being, in Sadin Bazar, the poll boycott was for the polling center being changed. They are saying that it was what it was earlier, it should have been stayed that way, but the polling center has been changed, so they have boycotted. In another place in Hailakandi Road, the boycott is due to the entire area remains submerged if it rains for half an hour or so. So they have boycotted because the roads are not being made, and that is the reason why they have boycotted. As of now, the polling percentage in Silchar at 11 p.m. was 23.2%. Vito.
All right. So, Anirudh, I mean, in our neighboring state of Manipur, well, on the 19th of April, widespread violence and vandalism was reported. So what is the ground situation there? Is the polling process going on peacefully, or have there been disturbances?
Vito, as far as disturbances or violence is concerned, there has been, because there has been tight security arrangement made.
Yes.
We even spoke to the Deputy Commissioner Kachar as far as the security arrangement is concerned, and he was clear about, the forces that we have. He said additional 16 central paramilitary companies have been brought, and there are 135 sensitive polling booths in Silchar Lok Sabha seat, for which extra deployment of security forces has been done. Not only that, they will be patrolling and manning the entire area of this Silchar Lok Sabha seat. Vito.
All right, now coming to a little more of the political parties and the battle that lies ahead. Well, is it going to be a triangular contest in the Silchar assembly? Because in Silchar, the current Minister of Transport and also Excise, Parimal Suklabaidya, is contesting from the BJP. So is this going to be a triangular contest between the BJP, the TMC and the Trinamool Congress and the Indian National Congress? Because a lot of campaigning was done by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Well, just a few days ago, Gaurav Gogoi too held a rally in Silchar, roadshow in Silchar. So what is the current mood, and are the people still inclined towards the Modi wave, or do you think that there's going to be some sort of change?
That sort of scenario is still there, Vito. In fact, in Silchar Lok Sabha seat, BJP has the upper hand. You see, the Chief Minister Assam, he has visited Barak Valley 4 times in the last 15 days. And not only that, Amit Shah, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, did a roadshow out here. These are the factors that has influenced the people. And since the government, BJP government is saying, striking on the development aspects, the things that they have done, and the people are quite happy with what they have seen in the past 5 or 10 years of the BJP rule. But having said that, the Congress, on the other hand, Gaurav Gogoi came and all, they are saying that in 10 years' time, the things that they promised by the BJP has not been fulfilled, for which a change is needed. And in fact, today when I was talking to Surjakant Sarkar, he was also telling the same thing, that the BJP Chief Minister came 4 times, Union Home Minister came, Sarbananda Sonowal did a bike rally, who is also an Union Minister. So much of campaigning itself shows that I have won the hearts of the people, and there is a chance of me winning. So these are the factors we have to see. In Trinamool Congress, the Radhesham Vishwas too, Mamata Banerjee came. But if there is a vote split between TMC and the Congress, it will the margin for the BJP would be much higher this time around for their winning this seat. Veto.
All right. So, Anirudh, I mean, when you talk about the Silchar seat, well, Silchar is majority population is the Bengali speaking population. So, one thing that I wanted to bring out was a few days ago, MP from Silchar, Susmita Dev, TMC MP, she had said that why Bengali speaking inhabitants of Assam, why aren't they considered Khilonjias? So, how much is this factor going to affect the way the voters, I mean the majority Bengali speaking voters, how much is it going to affect it? And also, do you think that with the inducting of Radhe Shyam into the TMC, and you've also said that Mamata Banerjee too came to campaign for him, do you think that that's going to have any effect on the way they give the votes to the Trinamool Congress?
Peter, you have asked a very good question. In fact, the moment Mamata Banerjee in her press conference said that why the people of Barakville are not considered as Khilonjias. The same thing, I asked the same question to Sarbanand Sonowal in his press conference, sir, that the Shishmita Dev asked such a question. What is your reply to that? He said, don't utter words like Khilonjias and all at this moment, because people of Barakville and Brahmaputra should stay united, and and this sort of things would start a new controversy and all. But having said that, the Khilonjia word is, according to Sushmita, we are inhabitants of this Assam since 1874 when the Assam got its statehood. So it is everybody can claim that we are Khilonjias, but if the Assam government doesn't consider us that way, that would be a problem for everybody. The Assam government as of now is not speaking anything about it since the Lok Sabha polls are there. But after polls, she is saying she would even go to Supreme Court and for an answer from the state government of Assam about it. Veto.
All right. Not only that, another big factor that dominates this whole Barak Valley, or rather the whole Barak Valley and the 3 districts, is also the implementation of the CAA and the NRC. Well, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has said Assam will implement the CAA and NRC, and he even tweaked the rules of the NRC just a few days before the poll dates were announced. So, do you think that these factors, the CAA and the NRC, is also going to impact the way voters vote this time around?
Because CAA, the Citizen Amendment Act, is not an issue out here. But more than that, the issue for Barak Valley, people of Barak Valley, is de-voter. De-voter is doubtful voters. Many people are there whose names are not on the list, but they are saying we are citizens of India. We have every, whatever document, very documents are needed, we have. But we are considered as doubtful voters for which their names are not there in the voters list. In fact, there was an interesting incident today morning itself. My uncle today morning went to cast his vote. He was 93 years old, ex-retired chief engineer of public health engineering. He went to cast his vote in the polling center and his name was not there. He came back dejected and he said, why my name was not there? So these are the doubts. This was one incident of one blunder done by the entire system, district administration or the polling personnel who took the list of who are the voters in Silchar this time around. But apart from that, de-voter issue is a big issue of Barak Valley, and that has been raised time and again. Veto.
So, Anirudh, like this 2024 Lok Sabha elections, now that you've gone to the ground, you've spoken to the common people or the common man, what are some of the issues that people are voting for this time? Is also the flooding that is an annual event in Assam, and especially around Barak Valley, and the drought situation too. Are these also factors that the voter has kept in mind as they go and cast their votes?
Because the opposition is banking on that. The opposition is stressing on that. With that thing only, they have gone to the field in favor of the seeking the votes of the people. Yes. You see, the flood issue, we have seen the entire Silchar and Barak Valley region was flooded for more than 25 days. Yes. It was landlocked from all sides. Helicopters had to pump in food and other things, water and all those stuff. So it is a grave issue. Not only one, there are many other issues which opposition is banking on. But as far as the ruling party is concerned, the BJP, they are saying the development Barak Valley has changed. The scenario of Barak Valley has changed in the past 10 years, and it was not the same before that. Vito.
So also, Anirudh, Assam police, or rather the Assam administration, also just a few weeks back, they had seized drugs worth, I think that was the highest catch. So have there been any instances where drugs and such things are being used to sway the people to their favor, and has the Silchar police, or rather the Kachar police, have they caught or seized any contraband this time during the election process?
Vito, the process is going on. The entire focus of the Kachar police, the district administration right now in the polls, for which we are not getting any more information of any seizures. Okay. But this seizure has got a border with three states, yes. Mizoram, Manipur and Meghalaya. Yes. And Karimganj taken together, we have got border with Tripura. Yes. Entire Barak Valley has border with 4 states and 1 international border, that is with Bangladesh. Yes. So it's quite a big area for which this becomes a route for smuggling and of drugs. It not only passes to mainland India, but it also goes to Bangladesh, for which these routes are used. Yes. As of now, the entire police force is focused on the Lok Sabha polls, yes. But the seizures and all would continue unabated, because the Chief Minister of Assam is adamant on drugs. The moment our seizure is made, even the police will first sends the information to the Chief Minister of Assam, yes. Who then retweets and informs every one of us. Vito.
All right. So, Anirudh, we were talking about Silchar. Now, let's move ahead to the other constituency, that is Karimganj. Now, in Karimganj, there too, there is a triangular battle between the AIUDF, the Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Also, the delimitation process took away a seat for the reserve category and now has put in a general category. So, are these factors going to affect the ruling party, Bharatiya Janata Party, or are all these factors favoring the AIUDF or the Congress?
Vito, Chief Minister of Assam, when he was rallying in Barak Valley, he accepted the fact that Karimganj seat there would be a fight. Not only that, for which AIUDF, many people are saying AIUDF is the B team of the BJP, yes. For which they have fielded a candidate. Because had there been a direct fight between the Congress and the BJP, without minus the AIUDF, then it would have been a different picture out there. But with AIUDF and BJP and Congress, it's a triangular contest. And if AIUDF takes the votes of the Congress, it will be a case for the BJP. But since Congress has fielded Hafiz Shahid Chaudhary, an eminent advocate of Guwahati High Court, this time around the picture seems different. And there might be a big fight out there in Karimganj. Vito.
All right. So, Anirudh, I was speaking to some of the local inhabitants of especially Barak Valley, and also on the previous conversation that you had also said that in Karimganj, 60% of the voters are Muslims. Now, when I spoke to that local inhabitant of Barak Valley, he was quite hesitant because there are 2 Muslim candidates going against 1 Hindu. Do you think that this was a ploy that was decided by the Congress, or do you think that this was a ploy? Because if you look at both sides, even Congress could be called the B team of the AIUDF, can also allege that the Congress is the B team of the BJP, while Congress has already alleged that AIUDF is the B team of BJP. So, do you think that with the contesting 2 Muslim candidates, do you think that the Muslim votes is now going to break and that will benefit the Bharatiya Janata Party?
Exactly correct, Vito. That's what I'm saying. That this time around, the Karimganj had a clear chance of sending 1 Muslim candidate to the parliament. Yes. They had a clear chance for the first time. The Karimganj has been a seat where, right from independence till 1984, it was a Congress belt. Yes. After that, 1 or 2 BJP candidates won. Even in 2009, Radhesham Vishwas, who is contesting this time around from Silchar with a TMC ticket, he won as an AIUDF candidate from Karimganj. Yes. In 2014, the picture changed, and that's how, the entire scenario is changing once more. And had there been if that thing, in fact, there are many people are saying, since Karimganj is divided, Karimganj and Hailakandi districts taken together forms the Karimganj seat. Yes. In Hailakandi, there used to be 3 assembly constituencies, and in all these 3 assembly constituencies, they were won by AIUDF. So that AIFDF votes are now might be going back to the Congress in Hailakandi, for which there might be a tough fight. Vito.
All right. A huge controversy was erupted last week during Prime Minister's address in Rajasthan, political campaign in Rajasthan, where he had said that Congress wants to snatch away your wealth and redistribute it to minorities. He had also said that Congress, we all know who the Congress party is going to give it to. He called it Ghuspeti or infiltrators, and also people who have more children, which he was silently referring to the Muslims. So do you think that such speeches given by the Prime Minister could also affect BJP's chances, because because a lot of people have called out Prime Minister Modi for his speech in Rajasthan? So do you think that certain factors like this will also affect the ruling party's chances in winning the seat?
Vito, in fact, what you said was repeated day before yesterday when Pavitra Margarita, he is the Chief Minister of Assam's political advisor. He held a press conference hurriedly before the campaigning was supposed to end. And day before yesterday, he came and gave the press conference at around 2 p.m. And he said that he repeated the same thing, that this Congress is trying to, enter into the houses of the people, would take away the valuables and all. So these things are a point of things for, the press conference was held hurriedly in order to spread the message to the public about such designs the Congress is thinking. But we repeatedly asked him whether the same thing has been written in the Congress manifesto, or you are assuming as such, which we have tried to avoid. And these are the factors might influence the voters to some extent. Vito.
All right, thank you so much, Anirudh, for giving us the latest updates, and also we'll be patching up with you again later. Well, the polling is supposed to end at 4, so we'll be trying to get later updates from you as to what the voting turnout was and also how peaceful the election process was. All right, thank you so much, Anirudh. So that was our Barak Valley correspondent, Anirudh Laskar, and he just gave us the updates. Well, Silchar has a very different political atmosphere, and Karimganj too has a very different political atmosphere. Well, in Silchar, it seems the Bharatiya Janata Party has a greater favor than the Trinamool Congress and the Indian National Congress, whereas in Karimganj is going to be a fierce battle between the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Indian National Congress, and also the AIUDF that is led. And also the fact that Karimganj being a 60% Muslim dominated area, whether BJP can still gain control like it did in 2019, that is something we'll have to wait and watch, and also wait for the results on June 4th. Well, that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hornbill TV. Goodbye.